What's up, everybody? My name is Tristan. I'm one of the hosts for Join the Conversation podcast, and I'm back with you with some new thought provoking content. And today, man, we're going to really talk about something that is very important that a lot of us really don't know much about. And today, we're going to talk about voting, but we're going to talk about voting in a different light because a lot of us, you know, I don't need a raise of hands, but a lot of us, when we think about voting and think about change and stuff like that, we think about, who we're voting for as president. We think about the presidential election. But a lot of us don't realize how, in order for us to see true change, at least not necessarily true change, but quick change in the environments in the where we live in, it deals with who we have in office and who have in power within our states. So a lot of us don't realize that our states have local governments. You have your mayor, you have your state house, your senate, your congressional districts, et cetera, et cetera. And this is something that I feel like is not really talked about at all. Well, it's definitely, I don't feel like it's talked about until the day of voting. But this is something that I kind of gained, some knowledge about more in depth, literally 2 days before my state's voting, which was I think June 9th. So it was like June 7th is when the day I really try to gain some information. So let me explain what happened real quick. So I'm out, riding around basically with Kimmy and stuff like that, just cooling, just cruising around. And, we used to always pass these signs with different people name on it about what they're running for, you either Senate or House, whatever. And I always used to see these signs and I used to think to myself, like, who are these people? I don't know who any of these people are. I haven't heard of them. Y'all saying that, the sign says, oh, vote this date, whatever, whatever. And it's like, I don't even know who you are. So I decided to, do some research, try to get some information about, what exactly are uh, these different positions and stuff like that, and who these people are, because like I said, a lot of us don't have much knowledge about it. We just know about the main, the national government. We don't know much about the local government because in the state government, because a lot of people don't talk about it. So tried to do some research, didn't get anything, and literally, the next day, the day before the voting took place, I had a friend that shared a link on social media that contained the majority of the information of people that were voting. I mean, who that were running and what they were about and the changes that they wanted to implement and X, Y, and Z like that. But it wasn't everybody. I guess the link was somebody that did an interview on each person, and some people didn't get interviewed. So I managed to get just a gist of, each person that's running and what they're about. And and that's sad when I think about it, because where is this information where is this information prior to these dates? Um, it's something that we don't talk about, and I feel like the media doesn't cover it at all, and it's very important. And I feel like, of course, they don't want to cover it because I ain't got to get into that, but it's something that the media should cover besides just talking about the presidential election, because in order for us to see true change within our states, and quicker change, I keep saying true change, quicker change, we gotta put the right people in power, man, that's running our state. So I want everyone to start. If you don't know when your state's voting is, please go Google, try to figure out when is the next voting taking place, who's running. At least try to do your best to find information. I don't really know, can't give advice on that because I didn't have luck literally until the day before. And I don't know, maybe you have better luck within your state, but here in South Carolina there was nothing. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that, and then I wanted to bring up something else real quick, and this is for my people here in South Carolina. So after voting took place, I'm actually get in just in time, know who I'm voting for, and also that's a thing too. A lot of us, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling trying because I don't want to make this video long, y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying. Just bear with me. So after voting took place, I wanted to go and look at some numbers, look at, I like statistics, stuff like that, look at some numbers, play with some numbers. So I went and I wanted to see how many people voted. And I want to read these numbers out for y'all, okay? So for the state of South Carolina, registered voters is 3,329,755, okay? The total number of people that actually voted was 535,459. That's a big, huge number difference from the amount of people that's actually registered to vote and the amount of people that actually voted, man. And, I can't blame the other million people because a lot of people probably didn't go out and vote because they don't know. There's no information really given about who's running, as well as you don't really know much about it. If you like me, just drive and you see the sign. Like I literally was a person that just ignored those signs. I see the signs and didn't think much about it, but I had to have like an awakening, I guess you can say, and get right on that, man. So I just wanted to read those numbers out to y'all. Like I said, don't want to make this video or this thought provoking conversation time long. Just wanted to get y'all, pick your brains on something, open your minds to some new things, and I want to know, here's some questions for y'all. I like to engage with you guys. So, do you know who's running, who's in charge, and who's running, your state? And if you don't, of course, I'm messing up my question. Y'all forgive me. That's the first question. The second question is, why do y'all think that, the media or there's no good information out there about who's running, if that's your case for your state, of course. Like I said, man, once again, my name is Tristan. I'm one of the hosts for Join the Conversation podcast, and I'll catch y'all next time with some new thought-provoking content.